from Washington. This is Brent Musburger, and beside me is Stuart Scott. Tonight's matchup is between your Washington Wizards and the visiting Chicago Bulls. Into White. Gives it up to Richmond. Gives it up to Strickland. To Howard. Strickland working on Drew. Drew, straight ahead three. Buries one from the outside.
He's got great shooting range.
Strickland gets the inbound pass. Snaps it off to White. Returns it to Strickland. Into White. Snaps it off to Strickland. Snaps it off to White. To Howard.
He's got to get that shot off and soon.
Miller with a big-time block.
Miller poses a formidable obstacle on the way to the basket.
To Strickland. Lopez with that turnaround. He got it. Mercer gets the inbound pass. Mercer with the jumper. Snaps it off to Richmond. The short jumper. Off the glass.
Oh, what a sweet kiss. High off the glass.
Lopez working on Drew. Lopez with a big-time block.
That ball almost exploded when he hit it.
Kaiser with a thunderous slam.
I feel for
Strickland gets the inbound pass. Strickland down court to White. The short jumper. Richmond with a thunderous slam.
Look for that slam in a poster store near you.
Drew. White reels in the ball.
White really elevated above the rim for that rebound.
Back to Lopez. Snaps it off to Richmond. Mitch Richmond goes to the line for two. He hits it.
Richmond gets both of them.
And now the Wizards lead by 3 points. Mercer pops the jumper. Misfires on the shot.
That's some great defense, producing a forced-up shot out of Mercer.
To White. To Strickland. With authority.
He throws it down.
Washington 10, Chicago 5.
Brand outside for the three. To Howard. Back to Strickland. Gives it up to White. Up high to Howard. To Strickland. Finds his man in the paint.
I hope he's aware of how much time is left on the clock.
Up high to Richmond. Richmond. And the basket counts. Mitch Richmond will get to the line. He hits it. And now the Wizards lead by 8 points. Full timeout by Chicago. Drew brings it inbound. The short jumper. Snaps it off to Lopez. Up high to White. Up high to Howard. Howard with the jumper. And he hits it.
The Wizards on an 11-zip run.
Drew with the jumper. It's no good.
With shots like that, heck, why even bother to defend him?
Gives it up to Howard. Returns it to Strickland. The pump fake by Howard to White. White with that turnaround. Not there. The Wizards have to pick their spots and not force up the shot. Miller, straight ahead three. Bland, he drains it.
Elton Brand.
To White, back to Strickland. To Howard.
Time's winding down in the first quarter of the game.
To Strickland. Gives it up to Howard. Howard with that turnaround. He's on fire.
Must be butter because he's on a roll.
That's out of bounds. The ball belongs to Washington. Snaps it off to Lopez. That should count. And it drops.
The Wizards are opening up the game.
It's the end of the first quarter.
To begin the second quarter.
Strickland working on Drew. Drew with the floater. Swish.
Bryce Drew.
Snaps it off to Lopez. Snaps it off to White. Strickland straight ahead three. This time he misses it.
The Wizards should try to rotate the ball better and get everybody involved in the offense.
Drew shoots a three. Strickland swats it away.
The more shots he blocks, the angrier he gets.
That's his first block of the game. Beautiful.
The Wizards are opening up the game.
Defensive foul by Rod Strickland.
Coach ain't gonna like that.
Rod Strickland.
Mercer takes the inbound pass. Mercer with the three. Not there.
Mercer showing us some poor decision-making right there.
Rejected by White.
Imagine what that could do to your ego, seeing your shot punished like that.
The short jumper. He misses again.
How can he miss from point blank?
Snaps it off to Strickland. Strickland shoots on the run. Oh yeah, baby.
Rod Strickland.
Full timeout by Chicago.
Chicago Bulls calls a timeout.
Mercer with the jumper. He gets the bounce. Strickland gets the inbound pass. Snaps it off to Howard. Howard with that turnaround. With the reverse jam.
Makes his presence felt.
Drew takes the inbound pass. Miller with the jumper. He can't get it to go.
That's some great defense, producing a forced-up shot out of Miller.
Strickland. He's on fire.
That shot has been perfect all night long.
Returns it to Miller. Miller guns a three. Not there.
Tell you what, he should just keep shooting until he finds his groove.
He takes it to the rack. Yes.
He is just taking over this game.
Pfizer for three. Bland with the jumper. It's good. Howard brings it inbound. Into White. Returns it to Strickland. Gives it up to Lopez. To Strickland. To Lopez.
The clock's winding down.
Got it.
Curry Lopez.
Mercer eyes a three. Misfires on the shot.
Richmond did his job right there, making the shooter alter his shot.
And he scores. Howard puts the ball in play. Snaps it off to White. Gives it up to Strickland. Into Howard. To White. To Lopez. To Strickland. To Howard.
I hope he's aware of how much time is left on the clock.
Strickland straight ahead three. Buries one from the outside.
Oh, that was an unbelievable shot.
Drew guns a three. No good.
They gotta regroup before this gets out of hand. They have to move the ball around and wait for the open shot. Wait on it.
And he scores. To White. Back to Strickland. Up high to Lopez. Back to Strickland. Finds his man in the paint. White puts up a shot. He gets the shooter's bounce. Pfizer puts the ball in play. A long one from Drew. Buries one from the outside.
Making that shot requires a lot of concentration.
Up high to White. The short jumper. Bland from a different area code. To White. To Strickland. Snaps it off to Richmond. Richmond with the turnaround. It's no good.
The Wizards should try to rotate the ball better and get everybody involved in the offense.
Into Howard.
I hope he's aware of how much time is left on the clock.
Second down. Open run.
Mitch Richmond at the line for two.
He makes the first. Richmond gets both of them.
And now the Wizards lead by 18 points.
Time's winding down in the first half of the game.
Drew, straight ahead three. Misses the jumper.
That's some great defense, producing a forced-up shot out of Drew.
All net.
He must be butter because he's on a roll.
Full timeout is called by Washington. Strickland brings it inbound. Gives it up to Howard. Gives it up to Strickland.
Second down. Bryce Drew.
Howard puts the ball in play. Gives it up to Richmond. That should count. And he hits it.
Mitch Richmond. Washington.
It's the end of the first half.
Quarter.
Mercer gets the inbound pass. Mercer lets it go. Buries one from the outside.
He's just totally unconscious.
Strickland takes the inbound pass. Strickland down court to Richmond. Gets it out to Strickland. Snaps it off to Richmond. To Howard. With the reverse jam.
That'll get the crowd.
Mercer puts the ball in play. Drew with the jumper over swish. Up high to Richmond. The short jumper. He gets the bounce. Mercer with the three. Brand wins the battle for the ball.
Hey, yo, can somebody at least try to box him out?
Yes.
He is just taking over this game.
With a bullet pass to Howard. What a jam!
My goodness, the man has ups.
Mercer with an emphatic slam.
Look for that slam in a poster store near you.
Drew working on Strickland. Returns it to Strickland. Snaps it off to Richmond. Snaps it off to Richmond. Gets it out to Strickland. To Howard. Howard puts up a shot. Misfires on the shot.
Howard showing us some poor decision-making right there.
Brand, just like target practice. Gives it up to Richmond. Richmond pops the jumper. All net.
That shot has been perfect all night long.
Gives it up to Brand. Offensive foul on Brand.
That definitely was a challenge. He had position.
Gives it up to Richmond. Up high to Howard. Howard with the turnaround. Yes. Mercer feeling it. This time he misses it.
Mercer showing.
With the reverse jam.
My goodness, the man has ups.
White puts the ball in play. Gets the ball down court. Up high to Howard. Howard with the jumper. He gets the bounce. Drew takes the inbound pass.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to go.
Drew puts up a shot. He got it. Strickland takes the inbound pass. Gives it up to Richmond. To White. Gets it out to Strickland. Gives it up to Richmond. To Howard. Howard with the jumper. Can't connect.
Howard showing us some poor decision making right there.
And it drops. Mercer puts the ball in play. Mercer shoots the three. Buries one from the outside.
Get your umbrella. He is raining threes.
To Howard. Gives it up to White. Gets it out to Strickland. Up high to White. Returns it to Strickland. To White. Gives it up to Lopez.
I hope he's aware of how much time is left on the clock.
White with the turnaround. Bland with the jumper. Beautiful.
Yo, is this a game or just a shoot-around for the Bulls?
Finds his man in the paint. Howard with the turnaround. Yes. Bland brings it inbound. Drew eyes a three. All net.
Must be butter because he's on a roll.
The steal by Drew. He takes it to the rack. He knocks it in.
He is just taking over this game.
A foul is called. Back to Strickland. Snaps it off to Richmond. Howard with the jumper. Score it. Mercer gets the inbound pass. Mercer puts up a shot. The shooter's touch. To Richmond. Richmond left alone. Misses the jumper.
How can he miss from point blank?
Get it out.
He is just swatting everything in sight.
That's his second block of the game. Drew working on Strickland. Howard with the turnaround. Does it again.
Yo, is this a game or just a shoot-around for the Wizards?
Washington, 60.
That brings us to the end of the third quarter. Howard puts the ball in play. Gets the ball down court. Returns it to Strickland. To Richmond. Gives it up to Strickland. To Lopez. Snaps it off to White.
The clock's winding down.
Howard just plows through. Bland. Howard accelerates. The Bulls ball time. Drew puts up a shot. It's no good.
Drew showing us some poor decision-making right there.
To Strickland. To Lopez. Returns it to Strickland. Snaps it off to Howard. To Strickland. Up high to Howard. Gives it up to White.
The clock's winding down.
To Howard. Into White. White with the jumper. He drains it. Mercer gets the inbound pass.
3 minutes left to play.
All net.
Must be butter because he's on a roll.
Into Richmond. The short jumper. Beautiful. Drew with the jumper. Yes. He picks up the foul.
You know the coach will not like that at all.
Strickland is going to the line. He hits it. Misses the second. For three. It's no good. The Bulls have to pick their spots and not force up the... Mercer picks off the pass.
Mercer pounced the mat ball like a lion would a zebra.
Brand puts up a shot. No good.
What was he thinking? Those are not his shots.
Miller puts up a shot. What a play. Up high to White. White with that turnaround. No good.
That's some great defense, producing a forced-up shot out of White.
For three. Misfires on the shot.
That's some great defense, producing a forced-up shot out of Miller.
White with a thunderous jam.
Oh, with the ill flow.
Mercer shoots the three. This time he misses it.
The Bulls are having a rough time this evening.
Yes. White brings it inbound. Snaps it off to Howard. Returns it to Strickland. Up high to Richmond. The short jumper. He gets a shooter's bounce. What a dunk!
That's how you get your team hyped.
Drew working on Strickland. Up high to Richmond. Richmond does it again.
He must be butter because he's on a roll.
Mercer with the jumper. Not there. The Bulls have to pick their spots and not force up the shot. He gets into the paint. White wins the battle for the ball.
White jumps as if he had springs for legs.
White will go to the line. He makes it.
White gets both of them.
The Wizards, 73. The Bulls, 59. Offensive foul on Drew.
He stood his ground and took the charge.
Snaps it off to Lopez. To White. The short jumper. And it drops.
The Wizards have gone on a 6-0 run.
What a slam!
My man just elevated, relaxed, looked around, and then dunked the ball.
Gives it up to Lopez. What a slam!
That'll make every highlight film from here to Timbuktu.
Miller brings it inbound. Up high to Mercer. Mercer puts up a shot, and it drops. Howard brings it inbound. Gets the ball down court. Into Richmond. Richmond with the jumper. Misses the jumper.
Richmond showing us some poor decision-making right there.
Drew with the jumper over. Score it. Strickland gets the inbound pass. Snaps it off to Richmond. To Lopez. Into White. Up high to Howard. Howard puts up a shot. The shooter's touch. The short jumper. Beautiful. Lopez brings it inbound. Returns it to Lopez. Snaps it off to Strickland. to Howard. It's good if it goes. This time he misses it. The horn blows to signify the end of the game. The Wizards brought out their A game tonight. They seem to be hitting on all cylinders.